We begin this edition with breaking news that is just coming in. India's top court has said the preliminary report on Air India crash does not insinuate anything against the pilot. Supreme Court was hearing a plea that was filed by killed Air India pilot Sumit Sabharwal's father, who sought independent judicial probe into the tragic Ahmedabad plane crash, which claimed 260 lives in June this year. The Supreme Court said that no one can blame the pilot in command of the Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner for the crash in Ahmedabad that claimed lives of 260 people. The Supreme Court even told the pilot's father and sent notices to the Centre and Aviation Regulator, the DGCA. The order came on a petition that was filed by Pushkaraj Sabharwal, whose son Sumit Sabharwal served as pilot in command of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. In fact, the Federation of Indian Pilots has also filed an appeal. This is a plea with the same demand. The petitioners came to the top court after the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, in its preliminary report released in the month of July, had said that fuel supply to both engines was cut off shortly after the takeoff. So this is the notice that's been sent by the top court to the centre, to the DGCA as well. The Supreme Court making it amply clear that the pilot is not to be held responsible. Let's go across to my colleague Disha Shah, who's joining us on the phone line to get us more details. Disha, once again, if you can run us through the statement that's coming in from the top court and also the notices that have been sent, not just to the centre, but even to the DGCA.
Well, absolutely. This is a very big development coming in this entire matter. Remember, the Air India plane crash took place in June, and it's been already 4 months, and we are awaiting a full detailed report about what exactly happened that has led to the crash. And today, the Supreme Court has issued an order. He has also sent notices to the centre as well as DGCA that they have finally agreed to your plea for an independent probe into the Air India Ahmedabad crash. And clearly the Supreme Court today also has reassured the father of the late Captain Sumit Sabharwal, clearly saying that no one is blaming the pilot. So to what exactly happened, there was this petition that was filed by the late captain's father, clearly saying that how his son's image was under question and under scrutiny after an initial investigation. They spoke about that how the fuel was cut off immediately after the plane took off. And right after that, a lot of people, a lot of publications started blaming the pilot, saying that he purposefully did it. So to that, the father finally had put a petition clearly stating that he wants his son's image to be better, and his son has not done anything of this sort. So the Supreme Court today has sent notices clearly to the centre and DGCA that they will hear a plea demanding independent probe into this entire matter. This is what the petitioner's demand is as we speak. In fact, the Supreme Court also clearly said that, and this is what I quote, it's extremely unfortunate, this crash, but you should not carry this burden that your son is being blamed. Nobody can blame him for anything. And in fact, to this, during the hearing, the Supreme Court also sought to reassure the father who expressed anguish over his son being unfairly blamed for the crash. And now what we understand that the father is only asking for an independent probe. He is demanding that a retired Supreme Court judge, under his expertise and under his guidance, a panel should be formed which can really give an impartial investigation into this entire incident. So that hearing will start from November 10th onwards is what we understand.
Right. Disha, thank you for getting us all those details.